Hey everybody, clearing. We got the Mondo quartz again, clearing. All right, so that's my camera tripod. In case you didn't know, now you do. Okay, let's have a look at what we can for the collective and see what is the theme. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the themes that we're getting into today? Wheel of Fortune, first card out, and oh, the Last Judgment. So there's an awakening. So this is very revelation kind of energy, like all of a sudden the trumpets are blowing. We got this card yesterday in another deck for heralding this new energy coming in. It looks like it's divinely decreed that the clock is striking. Oh, I always get dog hair right when I'm about to do these readings. Goodness me. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm just going to do this for masculine or feminine. This is just what does my viewer need to know about this divinely timed awakening, awareness. So our eyes are meant to be set, our minds are meant to be set, our hearts are meant to be set on this revelation right now. Okay, thank you, Divine Creator. What can the collective that joins me here see about this divine love revelation, this timing, this season? What is this for? What are we gathering here to see? What are we meant to be watchful regarding? And what are some of the emotions that are connected with what we will be processing and these material realm happenings? Okay, conscious mind about the connections. 10 of air, that's the abandonment wound, existential crisis. It's in the inverse, and justice. So it may have felt unfair that these connections are taking a long time, but the divine is saying, don't take it out on each other. It's not your counterpart. It's not you. It's divine timing. And so that's not about somebody playing games or pulling ranks or power tripping or being insensitive, right? That's victim blame. That is an undermining way to look at it. Masters don't do that to each other. There's something else going on. These connections are under divine rule. When you come into righteousness, only a divine connection can connect with you. And so get out of any last remaining ideas that the timing of this connection isn't fair. And really look at those things. There's a key to your healing. If you feel frustration that the timing of this connection is not fair, that means you're not seeing it through the divine lens. That means you don't have forgiveness in your heart. You don't have patience. You don't have a perspective that allows things to be grounded, mature, balanced, safe. Now, I'm talking very slowly because the word trustworthy is coming in. Trustworthiness is not something that you can really give to a person unless they are righteous and aligned with the divine. If they are not in alignment or righteous, they aren't trustworthy. And so we are meant to learn what that is first person. We are meant to learn what that alignment is first person, so that we know whether or not somebody we desire to connect with is in alignment or not. So part of the lesson in this timing is to learn that, and to learn how to do our shirts right. The emotion with this, relationships, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Exactly. So if this person is in alignment with your higher good, stay with it, because the timing hasn't necessarily been ripe just yet. But it feels like it's union o'clock. You know, we're coming down to that. But this last remaining unforgiveness or perspective that it could be the other person playing games, both need to get into that righteous alignment that can tell first person whether or not something is resonating as true, honest, trustworthy, righteous. We should not desire to connect with things or covet or crave or long for or reach for things that aren't balanced. So it's a little bit of hypocrisy when we think it's not fair, that a connection's not coming in, but we're blaming that person. That doesn't make sense. That's control issues. When a person is actually for our greater good because they're aligned, there aren't those imbalances and we don't perceive those things that way. So if there is a misaligned connection, it might not be good for you. If you can follow that train of thought, there's something here that's going to be dawning on everybody. What can we see for the counterpart? The Emperor and unconditional love. So putting down control issues, it feels like there have been options in the wings, various potentials. This is a decision being made to go towards love, to give the benefit of the doubt, to see the love in all things, to put down control issues, to put down any kind of testing or manipulation in a skeptical way. More trust coming in, that what will be, what will be revealed will be revealed, things will not be hidden, but it is a season of revelation. So many things are going to be coming to light, I'm hearing. This could be with the eclipses coming up as well. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I'm just seeing that this is the union. You can continue setting your sights, your mind towards sacred love and union. I saw 717 when I said that. And one of the layers is truly letting go of the idea that your counterpart has been playing games with the timing. These journeys evolve us spiritually in mysterious ways. I do have a hunch that we'll be able to talk about the journeys, in union, and look back at the timeline and see how certain things played out in hindsight when we get to communicate about the whole thing a little bit more deeply. What can we see on the heart space? The Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, long-term success. So a lot of spiritual downloads right now coming in on the heart space. So there is a deep sense of knowing. This is helping put down that skepticism, the lack of trust, the projections, the allegations, the false storylines. We've been seeing so many times for the divine feminines, especially dropping the storylines that would tell suffering stories about where the masculines are at, what they're up to, and just stay calm and carry on. But this is everybody getting these divine downloads at this time on the heart space. And balance, because of the balance coming in, there's spaciousness, there's peace. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So if something is not front row and center, showing up, free and clear to pursue, ready, willing, able, stay balanced, live your life, be glad, be grateful for everything that you experience, for having life, for everything that shows up day to day. But right now, there is a new connection with this spiritual vision and divine timing. We have to be able to see and cultivate a connection to source in order to be shown these things, in order to get the memo. And nothing opens up those channels more than being in balance, not in ego, not in war with self or others in those ways. So we become a clear channel when we clear out the fear about our reality, about the way we perceive things, the ways we conduct ourselves internally, externally. When we come into balance, It's like we get the keys to heaven. What can we see for the heart space about the counterpart? Wow, there's the Ten of Pentacles again. And this grief card in the inverse. So we're healing all wounds, I'm hearing. Time heals all wounds, this divine timing. Just know that you may have thought you were healed. You may have thought you were free from your karma. You may have thought you were on purpose, but something here needed a little bit more time for it to be integrated fully. I'm also hearing you don't need to grieve the loss of your love of a lifetime. That this exact timing and process, the divine knows what is needed to give you this love of a lifetime. And if it's not come in yet, it's because it would not have been right yet. What is the emotion? Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So I'm hearing stress hormones and balance. When we have enough time to balance out, our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health also gets to balance out. We're all coming through the asteroid belt of karmic release, right? And so in the aftermath, we are reestablishing our health. Our soul is ministering to our bodies. That can look like a lot of different processes that we're going through to clear. And it can look different. It can look rock bottom in some ways, but we're all coming through it, and it's only up from here. So health is our priority. Longevity with the Ten of Pentacles twice. This is taking care of your temple so that it's going to be around in good tip-top for you shape ongoing. So really take it to heart that you have this time to learn what you need, what your body, your mind, your emotions, your soul needs to thrive, and that there are divine downloads coming in. Even just pause this video and pray right now to be shown what healthy supports, changes do I need to make to be honoring this temple that my soul resides in this life. What are the manifestations we're being guided to look at? Wow, there's the Wheel of Fortune, Messenger of the Earth, staying ever present. This is the card, the page of presence, the page of kindness, awaiting this divine timing. This is like vigilance, alertness, more like alert, alive alertness, being in that high frequency, the ready energy, the ready to receive signs, synchronicities, deeper meaning, instruction, clarity, the gifts of the spirit. What is the emotion with this? Abundance. I just heard your abundance, our abundance wants to come to us. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So again, call in your union, call in your righteousness, call in your abundance. And watch. Be present. This is the key to receiving your abundance, is to be present for when divine timing occurs so that you can discern the divinity in it and to say yes, because it wants to come to you. When we are not focused on that because we're griping, complaining, our hearts are hardened, we miss our blessings. And so this is about coming back to center so you can see the fullness of the blessings coming to you. What is the action we're being guided to take? Patience about this new inspired becoming. So patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. The Wheel of Fortune is here a couple of times already. And this is telling us to have patience. The abundance is coming. Focus on your health. Focus on your balance. Don't be in a bad attitude that your connection hasn't come in or it's not fair. You are the good ones. You are the good ones. This is an inspired, heaven on earth kind of new rollout. Have patience. It's on the way. And emotions. Judgment. That is like the Judgment card here. I understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges. To each their own. In time, when we all come through these, our divine counterparts will be illuminated. fully to us and us to them. If on the off chance the person you're watching this for isn't meant to be that way, that also will be fully illuminated to you. At this level of consciousness, there's not going to be that devastation of loss. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing, do not fear this journey is in vain, a mistake, getting you off track. None of those things apply at this level of consciousness. Love yourself, respect yourself. Do not gaslight yourself that way, but be honest as well. If something does not feel honoring, move away from it. That doesn't mean that up till this point it's all been a distraction or a detour. You've learned exactly what you've needed to. But everybody involved in this, your divine counterpart, you, all your loved ones, friends, families, co-workers, all of it, they're all on their unique sovereign journey. They're just doing their journeys too. Let it be. What can we see for the biggest challenge? The star path of destiny, the higher plan, and the devil in the inverse. So the biggest challenge is that this divine timing has been slaying the dragon, slaying the devil, and it's all been written in the stars. It's all been written into this plan. You are part of that generational curse breakers. You are coming out with your gifts and talents and purpose into the world. You are healing yourself and others. This is what was destined to happen on the planet at this time. And these chains, these shackles of oppression, of limitation, of lack, of competition are falling because of you and what you're doing on this journey in your own life and with your divine counterpart. Loneliness in the inverse. I know that I am never alone. You're never alone. We are all in it together. This is cosmic family. What can we see for the... Wait, was that the solution or was that the... Yeah, so now the solution to patience. 10 of Fire, just letting the karmic patterns be released fully. And the Son of Pentacles, continuing to do the inner work, knowing that each step you're taking is freeing yourself. You're giving permission to the future generations never to repeat history. You are changing curriculum and laws. You're setting precedent. You're not settling. You're not taking no for an answer. You're coming into righteousness. This is changing the whole world. It is part of this plan. The oppression is falling. Friendship in the inverse. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. This is much more than a friend that you're watching this for. Much more than a friend. What can we see for the near future? 4 of Water and the Sun. You don't see it coming, but this connection is coming back around. So even if it's not your divine counterpart, all these connections are coming back around. That's what I just heard. Doesn't matter. If something is relevant to you, it comes back around. Good, bad, ugly. It comes back around. Think about it. If it's still relevant to you, it pops back up. I just heard, hey. What can we see? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So only you know what's relevant to you. That's why someone calls right when you were thinking of them. You thought of something that would be relevant and they picked up on it and boom, your reality conspired to support even that. All right. Yeah, we want these ones. Nope, these ones. So funny. Okay, one card for those who identify with divine masculine. Second chakra. The sacral chakra helps us to navigate our lives through our emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. Oh, connecting the sensual physical world with the emotions, masculine. So there is a beautiful, deep integration coming in for masculines with their emotions and their sensual pleasures and desires. Only my divine feminine will do. I just heard I get it now. And for the feminines, coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Yes, keep calling in the unions. Don't, listen to your heart and adjust your minds accordingly. With maturity, with wisdom, not with delusion or limerence or spiritual bypassing. Actually, find the truth that sets you free from those lower vibrational thoughts. There is an infinite spectrum of interpretation, and there is one that hits the nose. Find it, and you will be a very glad, joyful person. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.